Right, good evening, folks. Welcome back to VP4TV. We are here for another, I think it's a second round match in this year's Bank Pool World Championships. It's between Cobra, representing the UK, and Albinario, not Albinario, Bedhead, representing Sweden. Albinario is actually involved in a match right now with One Pocket Slim. And One Pocket Slim had a 4-2 lead. That match is being currently streamed live on Slim's Twitch channel. It looked to me that it was going to go over the hour because our match starts in about 10 minutes' time. Now, Slim is live right now and keeping an eye on what's happening. Let's see if we can get an actual score here. I can't see the HUD. There we go. Hang on a minute. Well, Slim still has a 4-2 lead, and Albie's 3-2 up in rack number 7. So this rack could go either way. So if you want to continue watching that till the end, then jump over to Twitch. You should already be a subscriber, and if not, just go to Twitch and type in One Pocket Slim and you'll find his channel. And you can watch that and see the conclusion of that match, because that might have still quite a bit to go. Slim's had a good solid start. Albinario's been slow, but he's never out of it. So that's something to keep an eye on. Meanwhile, we have the sign-ups for the 10-ball World Championship already up and running, and there's a few in already. Bearing in mind the change this year from last year is it's not the 10-foot table this time, it's down to the 9-foot table, and it's also tight pockets rather than narrow. So tight is one notch tighter than narrow, which would have been the normal tournament pocket. So that starts on the 1st of January 2026. And in the meantime, our match that we're waiting on will start in approximately 7 minutes' time. And it should be a good one as well. Again, these bank pool matches, especially with the better quality players, are very difficult to predict. I mean, you honestly can't predict who's going to win these matches. I mean, that match with Slim and Albie that's going on right now, that, Slim's in a good start, but the way the table can end up, you can very quickly lose a couple of racks. So you're never really home and dry until you get there. So Slim won't be taking anything for granted. In the meantime, who's that? Oh, I just noticed somebody in the chat. They're welcome to Spud Boy. Never even noticed you there. Yeah, well, I've already sneaked in, but I don't want to be stopping people actually going to Slim's channel. This is why I don't want to be streaming while Slim's streaming. But I've got it up in the background so that we can have a quick look commercial break. That's because that's good. It's not even showing the commercial. It's not showing the commercial in the internal browser, which is handy. Looking at it right now. Well, Albinario won that 7th rack, so he's now only one behind. And Slim had a 4-1 lead. So it really is hotting up that match. Hotting up to maybe a dramatic conclusion. Steve said he will be in a minute or two. I'll just do a quick tab out and check. Yeah, he's going to probably drop in Discord with a couple of minutes to go. I think this this channel does not actually show up good on the internal browser. If you look, you've got. I think the actual screen is moved over to the right slightly because you can't see the player's logo, and I can't get to the corner of it. I'm clicking to see if I can get something to change. There, that's better. It would probably be better watching it like this for the time being, but so Slim's got an early 2-1 lead in this rack. This looks a good up and down here, cutting across the 8 ball for Albinario, but the cue ball has to get out of the way. I should be able to get your match. Is it Tuesday? Your match with Bankster. That's provided you show up for it, because you're Mr. Unreliable. Coldest Pillow. That's your nickname, Mr. Unreliable. We don't know whether you're going to be there or not. I thought you had. I thought who the hell scheduled their match then? I must be. I must be having imaginary schedules going on in my head. Somebody said, I thought Bankster's playing somebody, but I thought it might have been you. I take it all back then. I can't remember who the hell's playing who. Oh, you did schedule it, so you're a proper bloody numpty. So what you're saying is that if I hadn't mentioned that there, you wouldn't bloody show up on Tuesday. What a numpty. I mean, why have it set for a time where it's tight to actually make the date for the match and then not show up? He's got to be a bloody loon. Anyway, 3 minutes to go. Quick tab out. And Slim's got a 3-1 lead. Oh, he had a bit of a lag there. Well, that's probably because my my XSplit's running, and I've got this running in the background. That's eating up a heck of a lot of resources, I think, doing this. Well, as of midnight tonight, yeah, we're getting a bit of choppy lagginess, but I think that's my graphics card hotting up with the live stream going on in one monitor and then this going on in the background of VP4. So as of tomorrow or midnight tonight, we have 25 days to go to Christmas, or as far as I'm concerned, 25 days plus another week until the new year, until we get all of this crap out of the way, because it can't come and go quick enough as far as I'm concerned. Sooner Christmas comes and goes and gets over with, the better. And then I can get a week off in January and try and recuperate. Right, I'm going to have one more tab. Well, unless my clock's wrong, I don't see Steve in Discord yet. Right, quick look in the lobby. Stubb was muted an hour or two ago. He's still got another couple of hours to go and he's mute. Bedhead has been hanging around for a while. And Cobra's probably his dinner. This is sort of dinner time on Sunday afternoons or Sunday early evenings, as it is now. In fact, Cobra's there. I couldn't even see him in the chat. Right. Good afternoon, good evening to Steve.
Good evening to Hugh. I'm going to be right back. I'm right in the middle of making my coffee. Be a sec
Okay.
here.
So meanwhile, it is still 3-1 in that 8th rack between Slim and Albie. Albinario playing the safety. So Albie's trying to bring everything to the table here to try and stay in this match. And we will get into... We'll probably miss a lag here. We'll get into the Cobra Bedhead match. I believe it is a round 2 match. I can't be bothered looking. I want to keep that match up in the background. Where are we? Where's the settings? Well, they've already started. Miscellaneous. Blue. Well, this looks a good setup for a start here for Bedhead. And off he goes. So you've got 4 high-quality players in VP4 going head-to-head right now. And 2 of them are Swedes. One of them's from the USA and one from the UK. So Bedhead, he has a cutback on the 5. He also might have the crossover on the 8 ball if he can just tweak that cue ball round the back of it, off the short rail. I got the double kiss. It was tight. And I don't think he's left anything. In fact, I'm fairly confident. Well, unless has he left a line in the 5 ball? Aye, he has. Why did I not see the 5 ball? Watch the cue ball. Well, there's a big mistake. That's what you don't want to do in bank pool, is scratch and give ball in hand in the kitchen. Because that 9 ball is outside the kitchen. You've got bank into the side. Is that 7 ball out the kitchen? No, it's in the kitchen. Must be some size of bloody mug of coffee Steve's making. There you go. So Cobra on -1. Bedhead is looking to quickly kill off this first rack. And if that cue ball stays okay where it is, it should be pretty much dead set to get this first rack on the board within the space of a couple of minutes here. So deadly with that scratch there for Cobra. It's going to cost him dear, because this has got to go in every day of the week, this 7 ball. And that's nailed perfectly. So what a start for Bedhead. But Cobra knows the punishment for the scratch. We'll see this break. Remember, it's a short rack for any newcomers. Bank pool can be played over a full rack of 15 balls, or in this case, the 9 rack that we're working with. It's 5 points or 5 banks will give you the rack, and it is a race to 6. And Bedhead comes up short. That'll be a missed call. And we'll have a quick tab and see how things are going with Slim and Albie. Well, it's still 4-3 to Slim, and Albinario is very quickly looking to put this rack away. I think he's 3 apiece in this rack at the moment, is he? I can barely read the numbers. Anyway, we will see that that result come up in the room anyway, I would think. because you know, obviously they're all in the same tournament. It must be a huge pot of coffee Steve's making. It never takes you that long to make coffee, unless you're doing all sorts of stuff with filters and everything, all of that crap. I'm a 1 spoonful of coffee and 2 sugars, and that only takes me 30 seconds once the kettle's boiled.
Oh, well, you don't have the kind of coffee setup I do.
Yeah,
I
don't get into all this techno crap.
well,
If I want a
got,
cup of coffee, I don't want to be dying a death trying to bloody wait half an hour for it to make it.
I got that. Oh, but my coffee is so good. All right, so what do you think of this match, Hugh?
Well, what I think is Cobra made the mistake, went for the bank in the 5-ball, got the bank, but again, wasn't really obviously thinking about the cue ball so much, scratched, and that cost him the rack. And Bedhead pinched it. I said that before you come on, I said the matches with these guys are very, very difficult to predict. Well, these bank pool matches are very difficult to predict because, I mean, they're no numpties. I mean, if they've got a decent enough table, they'll find a way out on it with the banks. And I don't think you can call anybody as a guaranteed favourite in these.
I will say this: Slim and Bedhead both play a lot of one pocket, and that makes you a lot better banker. So both those guys bank well. And
I would say that that's probably one asset that they have, that, you know, they're used to playing awkward looking banks and crossovers and that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
and it should give them the edge. Yeah.
Look at that shot. I mean, and the other thing is, I was watching a lot of Slim's match early on, and he plays like a bank pool player. He hits them real hard. Like bank pool players tend to hit them hard, and that's how he plays. And I was kind of impressed because, you know, I can't play like that, at least not on VP. In real life some, but I tend to hit a lot of medium and low speed banks, but he was just firing them away, which is really how, you know, you go watch the guys from Kentucky that really can play bank pool, and they fire away at them like Slim is.
Well, this is a dead set here for Cobra, right on the middle diamond.
Yeah, this is not a beautiful line. It's not a guarantee, but
beautiful line,
right in the center of the pocket.
There's nothing much going on here apart from the 1 ball. We'll have a quick tab into Slim's match and see how things are going there. This rack looks very important. It's actually Albie and Slim tied at 4 apiece.
Well, I don't know about this. Well, that's not the worst play, but I would have tried to leave him less. He's trying not to leave him a long bank. I mean, that's not a horrible play, but, you know, it wasn't. Man, I would really almost. It might have even been a better idea just to kind of bump that 8 against the titty and not make it, because now it's 4 apiece there with Alvin and Slim. Yeah. So this is going down to the wire on that one. This one, you know, it could go either way. Although, didn't Cobra win the last one of these bank pool things?
I can't remember.
I'm going to go look right now so we know. I thought it was Cobra, but I could be wrong, you know. Let's see here. Bank pool. So the last one we had was 2023 April, and it was Albin that won.
Well, we've got a bit of sorting out to do here, I think, in this table. I mean, these balls where they're sitting, you might be able to... I don't think you could squeeze that 6 ball either. That looks too tight.
Yeah, I think that was the right shot there. So I don't know if you watched much of my match. I know you were streaming it, but you noticed that I wasn't leaving brain fell out squat to shoot it.
Well,
everything he got was awkward. Just about.
I think if you listen to the commentary, Steve, I picked up on that very early. I was saying brain fell out is going to be scratching his head here because he's getting absolutely nothing. One or two of the guys were impressed the way you were picking out some of those banks. It's just a pity the thing went pear-shaped and you quit. Yeah, I don't know why you didn't just hang on and get the thing sorted and get it continued.
Because I was going to have to uninstall the version I had, install a new one, and I had a 2 o'clock. I was already going to be late. And, it was just, I just said, you know what, this ain't going to work. I'm bailing out, let Brain Fill Out go through. Because, I mean, I thought I was a favorite to win the match, but when things went sideways, it was like, oh boy.
Well, when we were watching it, I mean, the cues started jumping all over the place, and I thought I must be out of sync here, or something's going haywire. And
yeah, it was
then, of course,
the change I made to fix something. So now, it's now these guys, whoever's the breaker is going to have to miss call, even if it wasn't his shot. I mean, it happened with Slim and Albin where Slim shit one in and won. It was Albin's break. And Albin asked the question. He said, what do I do? Do I just change turn and miss call? And
I was in the middle of typing.
I said miss call, and he did it. And, that works. It's a little strange, but it works. Whereas my fix just broke things. That's the problem trying to fix stuff.
Well, this looks as if he's trying to squeeze past the 3. That looks a nice line. He's going to catch the point.
So just in case anybody's wondering, I fixed the release now to go back to the old way, the 64-bit release. So if you had the 64-bit, get the latest one, the full version. And I also fixed some stuff like the scrolling on the ticker in the lobby, and something else too. I fixed a couple other things. I know you'd mentioned a couple things, Hugh.
Oh yeah, the ticker had shrunk. What was the other thing I wanted to mention? There's something else that was bugging me about it. Oh God.
Yeah, I remember you said something, and I thought I dealt with everything.
Aye. Now here's a question. When you go into the fonts, why didn't you? Now I'm going to ask you one question. The default font, is it in that list? See, when you go into the fonts, and there's about 10 fonts.
The default font is, I think it's either Tahoma or Veranda for English.
Right.
For the other languages, it's Oswald condensed. I don't remember whether it was a regular or medium, but it's a different font for the other languages as a default.
Ah, right. So that's got me even more confused, because what I was going to say is why don't you just list the thing as the default, and rather than calling it by the font? Because I still couldn't find my way back to the font, the default font.
When you go into the font, it will show which one you currently have. When you go into the font picker and look at it, it'll show the one you currently are on. And you can just pick whatever you want. And, you asked about adding fonts. You do have the capability of putting your own fonts in.
Yeah, well, part of the problem that I get bored with, what I get bored with is having to shut down VP4, restart it, go in, look at the font, change the font, shut down VP4, restart it. I gave up.
I mean, there were reasons. Actually, with the fonts, it doesn't matter. The only problem is that some things won't change till you restart. Some things will. With the languages, I had to do a restart because that was a big problem.
That is a beautiful bank there. Look at that for a bank. I mean, that was through the eye of a needle.
Yeah,
that line that he's took there, that's perfect. Look at that.
That was tighter together than a virgin's legs.
Yeah, that really was nice. That was very well played. Now, not that there's a great deal on here. I think he's trying a 3-railer, but we need to have a quick look into this.
Now this is a little tricky because this table tends to go kind of short on these, so you got to play it a little longer than you think. When I say short, I mean by hitting the long rail first. Yeah, you've got to play that longer. One thing you can do is try to put some outside English on it when you hit it. That will help.
Well, One Pocket Slim looks as if he's 3-1 up in rack number 9. They're 4 apiece in racks. He's actually going 4-1 up, but I think that's a miscall. I think he's just miscalled there.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a
he's
missed call.
set Albie up here because I think Albie can maybe squeeze this one ball. No, he can't. I thought it was dead set for the 8 ball and then maybe cut across. Oh, no, it's not the 1 ball, it's the 9 ball. So
Yeah,
things are still happening in that match.
Yeah, I mean, Slim's got, Slim's got some banks there. Nothing super easy. This one's going wide. See, that was a matter of just not hitting it hard enough. I think on that line, it would have shortened up quite a bit if he hit it harder.
That could be going to the wire, that match. Meanwhile, in our one, we've got Bedhead 3 points to 1 up or 3 banks to 1 up. I mean, what do you call it in the bank? Do you call it a point or do you call it a bank? You know, when you say the score, what's the correct terminology? There's a scratch.
It's balls is what it is.
Balls.
I mean, you can call them points, but the way games like One Pocket, Bank Pool, are games where you have to get more balls than the other guy. So it's the score is done in balls. But when you go minus, you owe them. But there's nothing wrong with saying points either.
Right. So Bedhead on the hill for a 2-0 lead here. Looks good to me, this 3 ball.
This bank is a
no,
little tricky. He's got to shorten it up. It was a little tricky. That bank, he needed to hit that with draw and right English and hit it good because that bank's a little hard to shorten up on this.
My banker's eye looked as if it was good
I'll
to
be
me.
Right back.
Well, it's given Cobra a chance there. Now, again, he would have expected to get that. Now, there is a 2-railer on here for this 7 ball. If Bedhead fancies a go at it. But he's, what's he looking at? The cut back in the 3. It's a bit tight past that 8 ball, I would suggest. Yeah, I think he's overcompensated. So there's a cut across on that 7. There's a likewise for the 3 ball. And nothing else on because obviously the 6 ball could interfere with anything, the 8 ball as well. So there's a couple of shots on here, but none of them are gimmies at all. Yeah. He's going 2 rails. Going short. Not a bad effort though. Now, again, there's nothing obvious here. Let's have a quick tab in, catch up. Well, there's a good one there from Slim. That's going to take him to the hill in that rack. 4-1 up. But where's his next bank coming from? 3 balls all dead in pockets, so there's going to be a bit of jiggery pokery going on until they fix that.
Actually, we got about 20.
Meanwhile, back to our match. It's now 4-0 to Bedhead, so he's on the brink for 2-0 here, but he's got absolutely nothing obvious and simple.
Yeah, this is where you just want to play safe. If it was me, I'd probably just roll up on a 1 ball.
Yeah, because you just want to make it all hard work for Cobra, because all you need to do is just wait in a mistake.
So, that's a mistake going to that side of the 1 ball, because he gives them shots. He could have rolled right up on a 1 ball and gave them like nothing. There's shots here. He can 2-rail the 8 ball. He can 1-rail the 1 ball. Now he's not going to shoot at it, which I think was a mistake. I would have shot the 2-railer there. But if you don't know him, then it's hard to fire away at it.
That's me into my next 5-litre bottle of water.
See if Bedhead wants to shoot the 2-railer. If you are going to shoot the 2-railer, you need to draw it. Yeah, well, that's not a horrible move.
Cobra's took to me, he's took a bit of a risk there, because obviously he's asking the question to Bedhead for the crossover here.
I'll tell you, if it was Albin, I've seen Albin.
He's going 2 rails.
Yeah, I've seen the Albin make that bank you're talking about twice against one pocket slim.
Mm-hmm.
He hit it pretty
This
good.
is a better line, but has it got the legs? Has it got the legs?
It's not getting there.
I think it was getting to. I think it was coming to the knuckle anyway, but it wasn't far off. It just didn't have the pace.
So the shot here is 2 rail the 1 ball. Make the 1 ball where the 8 ball is, that pocket. You 2 rail the 1 ball. So you got to hit like probably. Yeah, see, he's not going to do that. But if you were going to do that, you know, probably the biggest issue is you're going to probably give up a bank on the 8.
Well, here's a question: is Bedhead going to try a 2-reeler again here? Because I don't think. I mean, the line's certainly not as good as what he had. And to me, why is he not risking the crossover? That's about as puzzling me.
Yeah,
He only needs 1 ball for the rack.
Part of the decision has to be, what am I going to give up versus, you know, is there any way I can play safe? Because,
well, he's played it, but he sort of half-heartedly played it. Really, I mean, I don't think he was really going for that there.
That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. I think he would have been better off going for the 3 railer on the 1 and putting the cue ball up on the end rail, because it would have been hit it, you know, cut it and hit it with inside.
Oh,
okay, got away with one. So,
well, good evening to Tam.
Cobra's given up a pretty easy bank here for a 1 pocket player. You know, I'm assuming that Bedhead hits this real well, because this comes up all the time in 1 pocket.
Yeah,
I kind of struggled with this bank myself, but you know, I mean,
nailed it.
Yeah.
2-0. So Cobra's got work to do. And
well,
meanwhile,
I predict if Cobra loses 6-0, he'll be talking about how he doesn't like bank pool.
well, there's a cutback bank in the 4 ball. There's not an awful lot else on it to my eye. Quick look in at Slim, because this is.
He can shoot the 6. I like the 4 better. I think
Slim's having a midlife crisis by the look of him, the way he's going to the camera. He looks as if he's having a midlife crisis.
Well, he's up 4-1 in this game. Yeah,
and he's got an 8 ball into the side to go 5-4. There you go. Bang, pop. Not a problem.
See the speed he hit that? And that's, you know, he's going to be a contender in this, because if you can hit most of your banks, you know, you can't hit all like that, but you can hit most of them at that speed. It's actually a better way to play bank pool. You just got to he's obviously been practicing this. I'm actually impressed. I haven't said I've been impressed with Slim for a long time, but I am after seeing him play bank pool. That's pretty good. Now this is a real well hit bank, except for the cue ball's
going south.
Oh God, that hurts.
Cobra will be glad of that. But again, what's he got? He's got a 1 ball up and down.
Oh, he's got plenty. So, you know, you got to decide what you're going to do here. You're going to hit the 5 like that, and then well, that was a little unlucky. I thought if he hit the 5, he'd come up with a bank on the 6, and he didn't.
He's married up with the 3. Look at that. That's horrible. He's got nothing, I think. Absolutely nothing.
So, you know, this is where I'd probably drop back to where the 6 is. You know, you might be able to bank this on the side. You got to really open it up. I kind of doubt it. Boy, this is tough. You can move the 6 and try to use the 3 to protect the 5, and that's what he's going to do. Only problem here is you do leave the bank on the 3, but it's not, when you're coming back like this at this angle, you got to put a lot of left English on it. Bedhead's thinking he can bank this on the side. Yeah, he did low speed, tried to open it up. But the good news is he didn't leave a bank on the 6. See, that's a smart shot, because you can't bank that 6 ball. And it blocks the pocket for the 5. So he pretty much left squat here. I think there's a 3 railer on the 9 ball. That's the only shot. So if you're going to shoot 3 railer on the 9 ball, what you want to do is try to put the cue ball like in the middle of the, anywhere around the middle of the end rail. You
Between the
shoot the
4 and the 2.
Yeah, somewhere up there on the end rail. Yeah, there's not a lot of shots if you do that. See, Cobra doesn't recognize that, but this is where, even though the 3-railer and a 9 isn't easy, you can put the cue ball in a spot where there's not much shots, and you got a chance to make it. So
Cobra's
you
doing
basically
a bit
want
of
to play
ducking and diving.
you want to play a lot of two-way shots here. A two-way shot's better than what Cobra just did. Why? Because you have a chance to score a ball. What Cobra just did, you can't score anything. The
Was that
9
not
3
Bedhead that
rails.
did that? Because Cobra's at the table
Oh,
on
I'm
my
sorry.
screen.
It was Bedhead that did that. You're right. We're not out of sync. It's my brain that's out of sync.
Let's have a quick tab in, because there's not a great deal happening in this at the moment, because this match is boiling up between Slim and Albie. Slim, of course, just took the lead.
Slim's on the hill. He didn't just take the lead. He's on the hill.
Yeah, but Albie's in the lead in this. It's going to go hill. It's going all the way.
I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see what kind. We'll see what Slim can do this rack. He may be able to do some damage on him.
Yeah. By the way, Steve, have you learned your lesson about this shot clock being too short in this? Because obviously you fell foul of it last night.
Well, I fell foul of it once just because I don't usually play the shot clock, and I was like, oh shit, But the other time I fell foul, other times was because of the sync problem and the problem with the call shot. You guys may not realize this, but every time I was getting call shot, and it wasn't given extra time for it, which it should. So there was a bunch of bad things going on there. But I did make the shot clock on the 10 ball 35 seconds, and
I'm sure Cobra will be glad to hear of that.
Yeah,
because he's not happy right now.
Well, those guys, they asked for 5 more seconds, so I gave it to them. And then it does have an extension. I think it's 1:15 second. Yeah, you got to remember, I'm not as efficient because I don't play this game much, and so I'm less efficient in seeing the table and figuring things out. And I'm not used to playing in the shot clock. I mean, I don't play in the shot clock in real life hardly ever.
Well, you did not too bad, Steve. You were more impressive than we thought you would be. So you take some credit for that, considering you basically don't play the game.
So yeah, well,
in fact, I'll tell you something. We were well annoyed that we didn't, because we were actually beginning to enjoy the match, and then it all died. We were looking forward to seeing how you're going to put.
I thought you guys probably were getting so pissed off because it's going slow, because I kept putting him in bad spots, and then I missed a bunch of easy banks.
I think when I looked at the clock, we're already 50 minutes into the match. I'm saying, right, we could be here for a while.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd be saying.
I don't mind it. I mean, I could see the tactical side of it, and I kept saying in the commentary, the guys will tell you, I said, look at poor Brainflow. He's got absolutely nada. There's nothing going for him. Not a bank, or whatever there is a bank. He's going to have to use a compass and all sorts of technical equipment to pick off banks.
And what made it worse is a couple times when I took flyers, I got lucky and still left them nothing.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I have to say, if that was me in the match, I would have been typing abuse at that stage. Right, so a quick update here. We're into rack 3. Bedhead's on -1. Cobra's on 3. So Cobra's in a strongish position at the moment. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, well, if you're Cobra and you're up like this, the most important thing is not giving up a big run.
Yeah.
And he just left him a pretty good shot on this 2-ball. Now, actually, I don't think it'll go because the 4 is in the way, because you got to bank this pretty short.
You got to make the line. Yeah, I think you're right.
He's looking at the 8. Now, this is an interesting bank. I don't know if you can shoot this. I don't know if it's far enough from the rail. You're taking the cue ball in front of this. See how the cue ball goes in front of it?
Yes, way short. Oh dear, this will be a disaster.
Well,
oh dear.
one of the reasons he ended up short was because he was trying to miss the kiss.
Well, this is a gift. A gift for Cobra. It will take him to the hill,
Yeah.
and of course, Bedhead's now in -2, so Bedhead's got an awful lot of work to do to get out of that. I
Watch
don't
out.
think that's any
He
good.
didn't make the ball.
Oh
Yeah.
dear, he'll be
Just
annoyed at
needed more
that.
spin. You
And
gotta
what's
watch
he left?
Slim hit him.
What's he left here?
He's
Well,
got
there
the
is a
7. He can cross the 7 over.
yeah.
I would assume
Well,
Bedhead's pretty good at this shot.
well,
He
I
fired
think
it.
I think the answer to that is yes.
Yeah. He held that ball instead of crossing it over. He held the cue
He
ball.
didn't think twice about it.
He hit that
So,
good.
-1.
So he has a
And
pretty good feel for this. I can tell. I think he's got a good chance of making this.
oh, that looks lovely.
Oh, God, that
just
was a
on the
good
point.
shot.
That was a lovely pace.
Oh, boy, that was a nice shot there. Well, the good news is he didn't leave much.
I'm going to do a quick tab and an update, and
I like two-railer on the 9-ball. And see, Cobra's not even going to look at that because he doesn't know two-railer.
I'll be 3-1, and he's now 4-1 in rack number 10.
And he's got a pretty good shot on the 9.
He's got a 9 up in the corner to take it hill.
Cobra just made a nice shot.
Oh, he's nailed it. There we go, folks. What did I tell you? I told you it was going to be hill.
You did. You did at that.
Well, Slim's going to be kicking himself because he was 4-1 up. And, that's a big lead to give up. But, of course, you're playing Albinario. Albinario's not going to lie down and die.
No, there's no give up. Okay, so Cobra's going to play a little dink. And that's not a bad shot. Now, he's got a 3-railer on the 9. Okay, so see down here where the 4-ball is, the other quarter opposite? You play a 3-railer there on the 9-ball.
What did I miss?
I don't think you had the score right.
Did I? Or did I say something wrong?
See, and Bedhead didn't recognize that 3-railer. And he's going to give us. This is terrible. He's given up a bank on this 9-ball that's a pretty good chance of making it. Cobra's looking at this too.
What did I say wrong, Tam? Tell me what I got wrong. All I saw was it went hill and they're into a final rack decider, if that's what you're talking about. Anyway, more to the important stuff going on here. It's Cobra with a rack on the board. See above.
And this looks like a dry break, which really sucks when you play bank pool. And pretty easy bank on a 1. You might shoot the 1 on the 2. He's got the 1 and the 2-ball.
Well, you mean you're in that room, Tam, so you're obviously seeing it faster than I'm getting it via Slim's stream.
Me, I'd shoot the 1, but I think he'll shoot the 2. I think he'll play position too. Let's
position
see,
for the 5.
Position? Yeah, I think that's what he was playing. He stopped the cue ball. I mean, if you know you're making a bank, you should be playing position. If you're like 90% on it, you should play position.
Nailed.
Very well done. He's got some decisions to make here. I think he'll shoot the 6, but we'll see. I mean, he's got some options, but I think the 6 is the best shot.
Well, already Bedhead's a favourite for this rack simply because you've got 2 balls tied up at the top end of the table, which you won't be going near.
He likes the 3 better, which it was a good shot, but he didn't get it down. So,
of course, having said that as well,
Cobra's going to shoot the 9-ball here.
Yeah, I just realised there's 5 balls in the table that are actually bankable one way or another. So Cobra just needs all these balls here as well. So those 2 balls up there don't matter.
Yep. Well,
that's gone too short too soon, has it?
Yep. And he's left some good ones. I think he'll shoot the 1 here. and may play shape on 8. Could shoot the 3 next. We'll see what he decides to do.
Yeah, this actually could be quite painful. This, looking at this setup, I think Bedhead fancies this.
Oh yeah, he's the favorite to make this bank.
I mean, looking at what's left, he's left that.
Yeah, well, he hit it pretty good. It didn't go in though.
No. Table
So you
looks
can
fairly
say,
safe
well,
to
the
me,
speed
unless
the speed makes the pocket smaller, which it does. But on the other hand, the speed makes the bank easier. So, you know, it's
3 ball. Yeah,
that's a
dead
pretty
set.
good shot here.
Going to stay the line.
And he's got a nice bank on the 8 now. See,
Right.
you know, whether he does something, or if he just hits this normal, it's going to run into the 6.
Yeah,
I
and
went forward
6
a
ball
little and
sitting
avoided the
pretty.
6, and now he's got the
6
6.
ball
This is
sitting
looking
nice.
pretty good.
Problem is though, where's his next one coming from?
Well, at this point, you probably want to just make this, because you'd have to do a lot with the cue ball to come down for the 9 to bank it. So at this point, you got a couple options. I think the 2 railer on the 4, I like, and just stop the cue ball, because you can't really bank the 9 with the 7 there. So I would play the 2 railer on the 4 and just stop the cue ball dead right there. And that's what he's going to do.
I think he's got the same idea as you, yeah.
Did it pretty good, but not good enough.
Right, quick look in.
So he's got a nice 3 railer on the 4 here. Bedhead does. See if he recognizes this. For one.
This cue ball. Oh, I'll be just got the bank there and stayed alive, because that would have been probably game, set, and match there. Slim
and Slim's shaking his head, going, "Man, I was winning the game until I hung up." He's
Slim's
up
4-2 up.
Oh, Albie, our Bedhead is.
Oh no, I don't think he's left anything, has he? I don't think he has.
It's not looking like there's a whole lot there. You can back cut the bank 6 ball, but that's ridiculously hard.
Well, Slim, I mean, he's got to play something really badly here to leave an out here for Albanaro. He's trying to pass this. I'm trying to move the camera, by the way. I'm thinking I'm in the room. I'm trying to move the camera.
And that came out not wonderful. I mean, he didn't have a lot of choices.
Oh, I don't know whether he can get into that 1 ball enough.
He might. I don't like the 1. I think you got to shoot the 9. If he can make this 1, I'll be impressed.
I don't think he can. I keep trying to turn the camera to look at the bank in the side pocket. Why the hell am I keeping doing it when it ain't going to work? Well, all Slim's wanting is 1 reasonable shot.
He's got it.
Has he got it this time?
Oh, this is not a bad bank. Not the 1. Shoot the 9. It's the 9 ball you got to shoot.
Slim's having a good look at the 1. I think he's convinced he can't get it definitely now.
You can shoot the 1 in the other corner, or you can shoot the 9 in that corner.
You think that's going to squeeze by the back of those?
I wasn't seeing that, but yeah, I mean, that's not a bad bank if you like this bank.
This for the match.
You're going to take the cue ball in front of the 9.
Right, anyway.
I think one of the reasons he shot that is because he knew he wouldn't sell out, whereas if he shot the shot I was talking about, he could sell out. I mean, that was a pretty smart play. He's up, just don't sell out.
Bedhead's going to tie the rack here at the moment. By the look of it, he's 3-2 behind. Well, he hasn't.
So he got a good roll, though, off that titty.
Yeah, there's still a bit of ducking and diving to be done there.
Let's have a leave crap.
I don't think there's anything much happening here either, looking at what's left.
Yeah, Albin played a good shot. So he's trying to figure out what to do here. And
of course, you can't play combo banks.
No.
Is he? He's
I don't
sending
think this is
this.
I don't think this is a bad choice. The thing is I don't know what he's doing, why he's calling that, because
Well,
you want to get the 6 in the way of the 9, which he didn't. So he's left the 9-ball bank, and unfortunately, he's left the match here. Now, this bank isn't quite as easy as it looks because you kind of got to decide if you're holding or crossing over. This 9-ball bank's a little bit tricky. I think you have to cross this. He's going to try to hold it, it looks like.
oh,
Yeah, and he didn't quite
well,
hold it enough. So here
this
we
is
go.
his best chance to win the match here.
This is a free shot because he's not going to leave a shot after this. This is a free shot. Well, maybe he will. That one ball's further off the rail than I thought it was. This might not be as free as I thought.
Oh, off both knuckles. Right, anyway, what's going on here?
You know,
It's 3 apiece, 2 racks to 1 to Bedhead. There's an up and down on the, is that the 2 ball?
Yeah, and this is that same shot Alvin had. Are you going to cross it over or are you going to hold it? It's he's shooting a 1, so he's going to bank the 1. And boy,
he caught the 7.
Well, he hit that really bad. Let's go back to the other one. That's exciting.
Well,
so Alvin played some kind of dink shot.
9 ball's going to get spotted, is it?
See if he tries to.
Get into the knuckle. I think he's trying to get into the corner. I think he's done it.
He did. He corner hooked him. The only problem is he may have left a
crossover in the 6. Is that 6 going to squeeze past? Oh, I think he can get this. I think he can nail this.
I think he can too.
Watch the cue ball. Oh, he's gone short. Now Slim's got the 9 ball into the corner.
Yeah, Slim's got a couple shots. He can bank the 1, he can bank the 6, he can bank the 9. He's got all 3 of them.
Yeah, but none of them are gimmies. That's the thing. I think you got to make the line for this 9 ball. So
but,
you know that's
he's gonna have to win honest. You know, he's not gonna get any kind of gift here.
So match ball.
Take care of the cue ball.
Short again. Or long. Oh, cue ball. Oh.
But this is good.
It was a cue ball. So it's a 9 ball.
He's blocked the pocket there. So Alvin doesn't have an easy bank either. Slim's just dying. You can see him in the stream. He's just like, come on.
He's on his second midlife crisis.
He wants to win this so bad. And you know what? You ever heard the saying, the more you want something, the harder it is to get? Well, he's finding that out right now.
Look at this. He's thinking this 1 ball's dead. This is absolutely stone dead.
You can't get it any easier.
This could be a steal here. This could be a steal for Albie.
He's going to hit this hard too, which is the way you want to hit this.
He's nailed it. And where's the cue ball going into a line? Slim is actually beginning to boil here.
Slim has beat Albinario.
Oh, he has beat it. Oh, yes. I thought that was Albie that was at the table.
No, that was Slim. Slim has beat Albinario.
I was too busy looking at Slim in his camera. That's a great result.
That's a milestone in Slim's career. I don't think he's ever beat Albin.
Well, I think Slim was really feeling the pressure there, having been 4-1 up, thinking I can lose this. You know,
yeah,
Albie
Larry,
did make him work for it.
Didn't you see him call the ball? He did call the ball.
Yeah, I didn't see what was going on. I was too busy watching Slim's face. I don't know how many coronaries Slim had there.
Yeah, he was
final rack.
But you know, he played pretty smart. He didn't give Alvin anything easy.
Well, this match is going to have a ways to go because in the meantime, Cobra's tied it up at 2 racks apiece. We're into rack 5.
He certainly has. And that's going to be short. It just didn't open up.
Oh, look who's arrived. Albatrino 2. So Now, is this a three-railer? Oh, no, it's an up and down. That's a
I
what a
mean,
shot that was.
Bedhead has not seen some of the three-railer opportunities he's had. At least one of them that I thought was really good. Well, let's see here. Is he going to play shape or not? He is. So he's got the 3-ball now.
Same as the last, same as that 2-ball he played. Oh, this will take him to the hill on this rack. And Cobra could find himself in the lead. No, he's cutting it back the way.
I'm a little surprised he cut that back. Well, he's got the 3, he's got the 4. Neither one of them are particularly easy. Let's see how many likes you've got.
Now, is he going up and down, or is he going crossover to the corner? I can't see what he's doing.
You're up to 2.
And he's trying to go up and down. Cue ball out the way.
He hit it pretty good, but not good enough. Yeah, that was no gimme there.
How tight is that 1-ball?
Oh, you can make that 1-ball.
It's off the rail.
It's off the rail, not much, but you can make it because you got to cut it a lot. That 1-ball does bank. He's looking at banking it past the 6, which is silly. You got to go to the other corner. Or you could shoot the 4. That's what he's going to do.
Well, we could see you were panicking there, Slim, or was it? Did you just make it look like you were having a crisis looking at your webcam?
Well, because you played good, Slim. Congrats. Well, why are they hard to put away? Because they're not giving up shots, just like you weren't giving Albin any good shots either. I mean, that's how you're supposed to play this game. But you made the one when you got the duck. You made the duck, so that was good.
Yeah, you looked as if you were enjoying it in that final rack. That's all I'm saying.
Well, this is the first that you beat Albie, isn't it? Isn't this the first time?
Yeah.
Don't ruin the story by saying no. You've beat him before.
Yeah, you want the bad news.
Lie if you've beat him before.
Yeah, you want the bad news, Slim. You might have to beat him again. I don't know whether that's good news or bad news.
I actually like 3-railer on the 1 here. That's a shot I like. Cut it a little bit, and he is calling it. So this shot,
this is what we call the cock hat double.
This shot you cut just a little bit. It'll hold up.
1, 2, and he's going wide.
And VP wants to really open up on the last rail, really more than it should, I think. So he's got to shoot the 1-ball. I mean, what else has he got?
Definitely not a lot to my eye.
Now, I wouldn't run into the 5 and 6 if I was him, because those are sitting shitty. I would. He's gonna run into them, but I don't know that I'd want to.
Well, is he going to stun to the rail to avoid them? Is that what he's going to? He's going to jack up and stun.
Well, he hasn't yet. Right now, okay, he is going to jack up. Okay, I like that.
He still brought them into play.
Yeah, he still hit them. But he's down 4-0, so that's not the worst, because if you're the guy that's down 4-0, opening up the balls isn't the worst thing. You got to take a chance. Yeah, you have been close in the past, so now you know you can do it.
Yeah. Very well done. Very well done. Yeah, 2-0 down. Or was he 2-0 down? I think he was. He was 2-0 down, so he's won 3 in a row. Cobra's settled in. Ball in the break.
I think Bedhead's gonna shoot some multi-rail banks in situations where they present themselves where he can play a 2-way and not give anything up, and he has not been doing that.
Well, first glance to me, I don't see an awful lot on here.
No, I like 2-railer on the 5. So, side to side, 2-rail, a 5-ball. These guys just
Bang,
don't shoot these kind of
bang.
shots. I see he tries to 1-rail it. I don't think it would go 1-rail. The ball was in the way, wasn't it? Am I that blind,
Well,
or is Cobra that blind?
I never looked at that line. I was looking at the line you were
No.
talking about, banging at 2 rails.
Yeah, I mean that's is a 2-rail shot as easy as a 1-rail? No, but that's what he had.
And what did you say earlier? I think Cobra, Slim's just
Good
beat
shot there.
Slim's just beat Albinario, but he's going to play the winner of this match next. Oh well, he's got a lot to look forward to.
Hey, but that's what happens when you're doing well in tournaments, is you're going to play tough players.
It's going to get really easy in his next match.
That's what you want. You want to be,
you want to get in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Up and down. Get the cue ball out of the way.
He's still got both bullets.
Lovely pace. That's beautiful. That is really nice.
He's still got 2 bullets, and that's what you want. So this 9-ball is like a gimme. This just fire this thing. He's looking at the 8-ball. Personally, I like the 9-ball
He's having
better.
to cut across that to make the line. The 9-ball looks a lot more on, doesn't it?
Exactly. He had to do a lot with the 8-ball. The 9-ball was pretty straight.
Well.
Yeah, well, Cobra's going to shoot the 9-ball, or maybe the 5. The 9-ball, I like the 9-ball because it looks to me like you just hit it straight. It's going to shorten up. See, both these guys, they're taking now. This 9-ball is a lot harder because it's a little wider angle.
Yeah, it's a lot more open. Yeah.
Yeah, you almost have to hit this easy with a lot of draw left to hold it. And I don't think he's low enough on the cue ball. Of course, what do I know? Well, it's just a matter of you got to get the cue ball out of the way, because it can double kiss. And this is a pretty easy shot here.
Loads of room to slam this past the 3 and 2. Yeah, he just didn't have the line.
He didn't hit it with enough English. The line was fine. I mean, you play that line, to avoid the 2 and 3, but you got to turn the ball with English. It's kind of tricky. It's just a judgment thing on those. They're not guaranteed. Now this is pretty guaranteed. This is just center ball and hit it.
Perfect.
And that's hard to miss there.
Well, that gets Cobra off the mark. He's 3-1 down in this rack.
Now, if he wants
back in the 5.
If he wants, he's got a chance to make this and put the cue ball in the spot where he's really not going to give anything away. Well, not at that speed, but it doesn't matter because he made it.
Now, so let's have a look at this 8-ball. Can he get that up and down? I think he can.
Shoot the 8-ball. The biggest problem is any interference with the 4-ball coming back out. But the 8-ball does bank. The 4-ball you can shoot 3 rails. I think you have to cut it a little. If you hit it straight, it's going to come up short. He's thinking about the 8-ball. I'd probably shoot the 3-railer myself. Well, he's going that way.
Side.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That works.
Yeah, that wasn't an easy shot. So now you want to see a shot that's hard, banking the 4-ball 1 rail. It does go, but it's a tricky bank. You have to hit it very thin. He's not messing with it.
Yeah, he's got himself back all square. So now it's going to be a bit of ducking and diving here till somebody's brave enough.
Yeah, we're going to do a little bit of dinking here.
I think it's time to open my bottle. This could be a while, folks.
What do you got a bottle of?
I'm putting a 5-litre bottle of water. I'm onto my reserve bottle. I've finished my other one.
You're not a real Scot. If it was you a real Scot, it'd be a bottle of Scottish ale.
No. I cannot stand the smell of whiskey, let alone drink it.
That's not whiskey, Scottish ale. But real Scots drink whiskey too.
No. Whiskey has never. Well, I mean, yes, it has passed my lips in the past, but that was just enough to say I don't go near that stuff again.
Well, this is not an easy bank.
Well, this is a 9-railer.
He played the 4-railer.
That worked.
It almost went in. He played the 4-railer. I like it.
Did he?
I like to see guys do that. I think he did, didn't he?
Well, the thing is if you're doing a 4-railer, you've got to call them.
You know, Slim, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I mean, the pros miss a lot of shots too. I mean, I've played some pretty good pros bank pull.
Well, I'll tell you something about that, Steve. Coldest Pillow said in Slim's stream, it's probably less than 50%. I said it's probably 60-70% for pros doing banks.
I don't think it's 70. I think
you don't think so.
No,
I've never watched pros banking. I have to say that, but I thought they'd be pretty good.
Here's the thing: is what you got to realize is they're playing somebody else, and somebody else is going to leave them tough, and they're playing a lot of 2 or 3 rail banks, and they're also playing those 2 or 3 railers so they can protect the cue ball. So, they're shooting a lot of low percentage shots in these matches.
True. Yeah.
I think who was it? Billy Thorpe that ran 13 balls. That's pretty
13
impressive.
banks in a row.
Yeah.
Jesus. Now here's another question: do the pro? I mean, bank tournaments at what do you call that big event that they have again, Steve? You know the one I'm talking about. Where they have banks and they have straight pool and all of that.
Yeah, that's Derby.
Derby City, right?
Yeah.
Is it a short rack bank tournament all the time?
Yes. Yeah. You won't see people playing long rank banks. Maybe in Kentucky they do, but most banks, and they're not the only tournament that does that, but most bank tournaments are short rack.
Right. Bedhead needs one more ball to square this match up. Who says this one's not going to go hill?
He can shoot the 2 ball if he wants. He's not gonna. I think he's
now, if this is me, I'm getting real crazy and I'm banking that 2 up into the corner. I'm crotting across that and running into the 3.
If this is me, I'm shooting a 4-railer on the 2, go in the pocket right by the 3. Shoot the 4-railer and just stop it. It's sitting really good for it.
Well, what does Cobra do? I mean, Cobra takes
a wild swing and makes
he went up and down. The only difference is that he went for the 3 instead of the 2. I mean, he went for the shot I was talking about.
He hit it really good. So, I mean, you got to give him credit. He hit it really good.
And I presume this is going to be up and down and avoid the double kiss here into this corner. That's what it looks like.
This is a little tricky. You could scratch if you hit this really hard. This is going to be hard to avoid a double kiss. I don't like this shot if he's going up and down.
I think he
is. This shot's, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Well, he missed forward. It. Now, what's he set up here? Does he set up a gift?
Yeah, he took a swing at it and he left.
Well, 2 ways, up and down and a crossover.
I like up and down, and the way I would hit this is pocket speed. So if you don't make it, it's near the pocket because then you don't give up anything.
You're not going to leave it.
Yeah.
The object ball could go anywhere. Yeah. You're right. Pocket weight, dead weight.
This is where you want to hit, and he did. Did he hit it hard enough is a question. That's too bad.
No, that would have been in if it had the legs.
It would have been. He just hit it too easy. It was the right idea, but poor execution. So
now, are you going to be brave to go 3 rails this time?
Yes. Again, pocket speed, because you can control the cue ball. You can put it right on the end rail or stop it there. I would definitely shoot this 3 rails.
What the hell is he calling? He's calling this.
He's calling. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Trying to cut across to get into this and get the cue ball out of the way. I think that's what he's called his pocket. And he got a double kiss.
I don't know.
He made a complete ass of that. And he scratched. What choice that was.
Oh,
well, that is what you definitely call a brain fart because he's just sold out there big time. Why the hell he didn't go to 3 rails, I don't know.
He had a pretty good shot at the 3-railer there, and he could protect the cue ball. So I'm just not.
Well,
hey, Bankster's here. Hi, Bankster.
He said it, disaster. I mean, there's a big sellout if ever you're going to see one. Boom. And we're all square 3 apiece. Welcome to Bankster. Welcome to anybody else who cares to join in the chat. Well, I think we've got a match on here. We've had a hill match earlier on with Slim and Albinario, and I think we're heading for a long night here, folks. This match is an hour
this
old.
Looks like it's an hour old, and it looks like it's going to go the distance.
But I think Cobra doesn't. I mean, Cobra doesn't want to look at the end of that last rack there, because that was a howler and a half, wasn't it? I mean, proper nutty stuff.
That was crazy. I don't know what he was gonna. I mean, you could have shot a 5-railer, but the 5-railer went in the other corner, not the one he called. So I'm not sure what the heck he was doing.
Well, I think that's what you call a brain fart, or another mid-match crisis here for Cobra, because it was the worst possible outcome. Anyway, back to business. Bedhead looking for his first point up past the 9-1, and that looks lovely. Lovely pace. Always going to give it every chance to go in.
Well, I felt like Bedhead was the favorite in this match if he pulled out all his tricks, and I haven't seen all his tricks. He hasn't shot some shots he should shoot, but you know, these long banks he's so good on, and he's able to hit them off speed, and he's able to hit them firm. I think he'll bank the 7 here. I don't know why he wouldn't.
Yeah, this is a one pocket shot every day of the week, isn't it? A crossover.
Yeah. This bank for one pocket player should be pretty easy.
This might be a run out here, folks. It might be a run out.
He's going to have to work a little. The balls aren't sitting wonderful.
4 balls going into the corner.
Yeah,
definitely. I mean that looks a good line.
Like. And if he wants, he can play shape on the 2 if he's brave enough.
This will take him. It's going to go at the knuckle. Well, the threat of a run out there, but it's a good, healthy lead he's got at the moment.
Unfortunately, he tried to hit a pocket speed, but he hit it bad enough that he left an easy shot. Oh, and Cobra hits it terrible. All right, so this is looking a lot like Slim's going to win this game. I mean,
Slim's not playing.
I mean, Slim.
Come on,
Bedhead.
Get another coffee.
Okay, the guy that's not Albinario or Cobra.
Welcome to Albinario. Speaking of the devil, and he's joined the chat.
Boy, what do you think of that, Albie? You got the defending champion, and one pocket Slim took you down. I saw a lot of that match. Slim played pretty good.
Slim, I think, though, is I think he's went into a darkened room and had a lie down, because I think he was getting himself stressed out no end in that final rack.
Yeah, Albin, I think you sent him to his therapist.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Well, that was a quick. If you came to root your fellow Swede on, you showed up at a good time, because that was a beautiful game.
That was a solid rack there for Bedhead. 5-0 and a 4-3 lead. And Cobra's decided he's going to hit the gin because he's taken a little interlude.
Oh, this is a well-timed.
This is the tactical bathroom break that you take during.
This is a well-timed bathroom break. Yeah.
Any mid-match crisis, that's what you do.
I've played some of my best pool in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what, I've turned a lot of matches around going to the bathroom. Not as much taking my opponent out of it as getting my head in it.
Well, the thing is, he got a good start, Al. I mean, he was 4-1 up, and then he started to feel the pinch. You know, it was always going to be, he was going to have. You made him work for it. Let's just say that. And the other thing is, Slim realizes you made him work for it, because I don't know whether he can handle this next match.
And look at this. Here's a dry break and kind of a tricky shot on the 9. I'm not sure he's got much else.
Yeah, that's his touch and go to avoid that knuckle to get it up and down.
He's got to hit this hard, get the cue ball out of the way.
Oh, that looks beautiful. That is absolutely nailed. That is lovely. Yeah. Let's look at that again. I mean, that's a perfect line.
Yeah. And
very nice.
if he's brave, he can shoot the 7 here. I'd be tempted to, just because there's a lot of congestion down there. He may decide not to. He decides not to. But the problem with that is now he's left Cobra the 7, and Cobra has a choice. If you drag this ball into the 4 ball, I don't think you're going to give up much. I mean, it's so congested. I'm kind of surprised Bedhead didn't shoot that.
Well,
And,
I bet he meant.
you know, see, he hasn't given up much here. I mean, you've got to bank on the 6. It's not easy. That's about it. That's what I'm saying is I thought Bedhead should have shot the 7. Now, it wasn't quite sitting quite as good as it was for Cobra, but I still thought he should have shot it.
I bet you there's not many people watching these bank matches that we've had would have thought that a bank match could actually get exciting.
Well,
but it got exciting at the end of that Albie Slim match.
The reason why
Certainly
they're getting
did.
excited is not only have there been some of the close ones, but people are playing strategy. They're not just flying at everything, and that makes it a lot more interesting. And honestly,
Well,
if we played one pocket and people played better, that'd be super exciting. The reason why people don't like one pocket is because they shove all the balls up table and they think it's boring. But that's
Yeah.
not how most one pocket games go between good players, and that's what you call a cracker. And he's going to shoot. Well, he'll probably shoot the 3 of the 5.
Yeah. This is a good line. This 3 ball. He's got to get this.
Yeah, he didn't.
Oh well. Commentators curse there. I don't think he's left a great deal though. Crossover in the 3 if he fancies it. Is that not a bit like a shot to nothing? Because the 3 ball can finish over that side.
I like the 8 ball. The 8 ball's pretty straightforward. I think he'll probably make this. If he misses it, it'll probably be short. It's hard to miss this long.
Yeah, he's going to the point.
He hit it at that speed. I'm kind of surprised he hit it that easy.
See, my thinking was, well, cross over the 3 ball, because if you play it at the right pace, you're going to sort of leave it dead with no shot on anyway. Yeah. What do I know?
That bank there, that's a bank I've practiced a lot. That bank comes up a lot. It's easier than it looks. It looks really hard, but if you're comfortable with it. Now, this is perfect for a 3-railer on the 8.
Top right hand corner.
And he won't give anything up. Yeah, just 3-rail the 8 ball.
Going to go across into the corner with that'll be a missed call.
Yeah. Well, the problem with doing that is that you can give up a shot. And he didn't on the 8, but he did on the 3.
Well, look where Cobra's sitting. Why does he not have a go at it? He's going to go up and down with the 3, isn't he?
See, anytime you can take a free shot. Oh boy.
2 balls gone. Oh, and he's broke them out. He's broke them out. Look at this. Oh, disaster.
Anytime you can take a free shot and not give up anything, doesn't matter if it's 2 or 3 rails, you should be shooting that, because you're getting a free shot.
Well, this is a big sellout here if he can get this cue ball out into the table.
There's a lot of balls sitting there. I mean, obviously the 2 ball sitting there makes it tougher.
He's
because
trying to get the cue ball around the back,
he's
but
okay.
He didn't do it.
He's got the 4 ball. Yeah, he's good. And he can just stop this and shoot the 5 ball. Stop it or roll forward, either way. I mean, I think he'll shoot the 5 next. This is where you play position, because this is easy enough to do it. Oh God, he's got to be unhappy about that. He's got to be really unhappy about missing that.
Big opportunity there handed to him from Cobra, and he's handed it back. Has he left anything on here cross side?
He did, the 5 ball.
Yes, he has. Yeah.
I thought he wouldn't hit that one so hard. He shortened it up. Oh boy, that was a huge mistake by Bedhead there. Because he was primed to get a couple balls. Instead, he just gave it back to Cobra.
Well, I think Cobra had his head in his hands there, thinking this is a disastrous rack. Suddenly, it's turned on its head.
This shot's pretty easy with a little bit of English to help it.
Perfect. Center pocket.
And this is exactly what happened. So you can shoot the 3 if you're gonna take the cue ball all the way up to the top of the table. Put it on the end rail. If you put the cue ball in the middle of the end rail, that 4 ball is no gimme.
Now the thing is, where's he shooting the 3 ball?
He's playing safe, I think, but he should bank the 3. this is a good opportunity.
But
bank
where's
the
he
three
banking it?
back down here in the corner, long row
Oh,
bank.
cut back. You mean? Nah, got you
Yeah,
now.
but see, he didn't put English on it. This is what you didn't want to do because he gives up the 4. You need to get that cue ball into the middle of the end rail, not here. He did come out pretty good just because he's got the 8 ball in the way. He's still going to shoot this 4. And this is pretty much a free shot if he doesn't give up a shot on the 4.
That sounded dodgy, that hit there.
He's given up a shot on the 4, though.
Yeah.
So, that was the only ball he could give up a shot on was the 4 ball.
So if Cobra can get this right and get the cue ball good, mind you, that's a blocker, that
watch out.
8 ball.
Yeah, this could end up good.
I would say that's fairly safe.
Yeah, I mean, just roll up on this 8 ball. That's what I do here. Do some dinking.
Now, you'd be a brave man to actually, in your next shot, to roll that ball in that's over the pocket and try and cover with the knuckle and
Now,
stop the bank.
The play he made was better than the one I said because he kind of got some separation between the 8 ball. And this makes it a little harder to play off the 8 and not give up a shot. Albin's going to bank it, or Cobra's going to bank it. That was a good shot. He didn't give Jack up. That was a smart play. So
now, what do you do here? Do you just try and run into the back of the 3 and 4?
I would have done that.
Well, the worst point. The worst thing is the 8 spots.
I would have just rolled it at the 4 ball. Yeah, this is
that could be costly.
Yeah, Bedhead's given up too many shots. He's banked the ball pretty good, but he's given up too many shots. And when you give up shots to players like Cobra, that you get hurt.
Oh, it's going wide.
Yep, he missed it, and he gave up a shot. So now he got balls out in the open. I like banking the 4 ball myself.
This looks tight. This 3 ball to that jaw.
Yeah, I don't like the 3 ball at all.
Yeah, it's too well.
Bedhead liked it. That was a hell of a shot. Let me tell you what.
I mean, that was very tight.
Well, it was very close to hitting the titty too. That shot, it's hard to avoid the titty.
Cut back on this 4 to the same pocket. I think the 4's comfortably off the rail to get the line.
Yeah, I think he's got a good chance of making this. I mean,
just too soon to the rail.
Hit it pretty good, but he sold out, unfortunately.
8 ball's dead.
Yeah, 8 ball, and you can play shape on the 4. So this is the rack right here. I expect him to make the 8 and then the 4.
So just get the cue ball down.
Well, you could just stop the cue ball here and take that. You don't have to move it this way.
He's gone too far.
He could have just stopped the ball and then taken the cross on the 4.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be a lot easier in this shot. Not that this shot's not makeable, but this shot's harder than the one he could have had just stopping the cue ball.
It's to square the match up. Where's he called the pocket? Oh, yes, he's called it here.
I think this is a good play if he's pocket speed.
Lovely. Oh, everything good in.
So you got to make the 2 ball here. I mean, you don't have much choice. I don't like trying to make the 4 ball.
Now the thing is, though, how do you pot this 2 ball and not actually leave a bank on? He's going the other way.
He's going to do the same thing here. He's going to leave a bank on.
Again, you've got to pick that line. Now, is the line just inside that 3rd diamond there?
Quite a bit inside it. This is going to open up a lot at this angle. He's going to try to hold it. He's jacking up on it.
Let's see where he goes to the rail. Yeah, you're right enough, almost halfway. Well, that's a missed call.
Yeah, and he's going to give up a shot here.
So the 4-ball spots. Now, again, you've got
So
to
he's
pick
got to
the line
cross in
here.
front of this. Yeah, he's going to cross in front of the 4-ball. And, you know, if he makes this, then he's got to figure out, you know, how he's going to deal with the 2-ball. I mean, I don't think you can. The problem is, I don't think you can make or bump that 2-ball without making it.
Well, this is, again, another tight crossover. Getting the cue ball out the way.
Well,
And,
I
of
think
course, this is for the rack. This is for the rack.
This is a tough bank at this distance. It's doable, but it's a tough bank.
I mean, I think the 3-railer's on into the side pocket. What the hell happened there? It said shot clock expired. I never heard anything happen there. What the hell happened there? I never heard a beep.
Well, he went to call the shot, which he shouldn't have had to, except for the fact that he may be using the latest version of the software.
Well, that was weird.
Remember, I said you need to change the software. I think he was in I make the last ball, Bedhead breaks, so I have to force call, and that was the thing that I sent him a message, all 4 of those guys. Make sure if you're using the 64-bit, you upgrade. He's going to be unhappy.
In the stream chat. Well, that was weird to me because I'm still in the old version and I never heard any clock beeping or anything. And what it all boils down to is it's this for the rack.
I think Cobra's on the 64-bit version, which is but not the current one that I just posted.
Cobra's going to be annoyed at that because that was a fairly comfortable bank for somebody of his level. And where's the cue ball going?
Oh, how about that? You think Cobra's going to be annoyed? How about that?
He's right on. He's right on. No, is he? No, he isn't. I thought he was right on the point.
Stubbs in the stream. Nice shot.
And it goes with 4 apiece.
At least he won.
So what you're saying is you don't think Cobra's upgraded his version of the 64-bit, right?
That's what I think, yeah. And I think that's why that happened.
Right, anyway, in this match that's going to go all the way, this will be back-to-back matches going all the way,
I guess
possibly.
He didn't check his messages is my guess.
Oh, no.
Which I kind of feel bad about, but it is what it is.
Now, 6
all right,
ball.
Bedhead. Let's see if we can. Bedhead needs to play a little smarter.
9 ball up and down.
He banks good enough to win this match. He just needs to play a bit smarter with playing some two-way shots.
Where's the next one coming? You can go 8 ball up and down.
Yeah, it's got to be the 8 ball.
And across the 8.
He's going to leave a shot here, but I mean, he could shoot the 3 if he wants to. It's not an easy shot.
Is he trying to stud in behind the 4 here or what?
No, you want to run into the 4. You don't want to risk going behind it.
He's changed his mind. I think he's going to go up and down.
You can always play the 2-railer if you're afraid that you can't open up the 3 enough. You can play the 2-railer on it.
I think he's going up and down.
I hit it pretty good.
Oh, that is absolutely beautiful. That's really well done.
Now he'll shoot to 7.
The pace was perfect again.
He's good at this shot. He's got a little angle. This is what's almost called dead bank in bank pool terms. It's a little trickier, I think, in VP than in real life.
Well, where the hell was he playing that one?
He was playing it back. He's trying to hold it. He's He's playing it with firm with left English and low. So he hadn't given up a whole lot here. I'll tell you what, whoever gets on the hill's got a big advantage. And that's going to hurt. He better hope the 4-ball gets in play here. Yeah, it did, because that 2-ball was just sitting there dying to go in. Well, actually, it's 2 straight in on it. He'll shoot the 3 here. This 3 is actually a pretty easy bank. This is a 1 pocket. You just hit it straight into the rail, and it's going to open
narrow.
up from the English.
Yeah.
See, he didn't hit it straight into the rail. Did you notice he was like over a little? If you hit that straight, and it's going to open up and come back.
Well, that should be like a firm 7-ball.
Yeah, I think Cobra's going to make this, and we'll see whether he gets positioned. Yeah, and he's got position, so this could be this could really hurt. He's got both the 5 and the 6. Kind of just depends on which one you like. If he shoots the 5, he can play shape on the 6. Well, he didn't play shape on the 6, but he's got it long rail, so I think he'll shoot that.
2-ball up and down, 6-ball up and down.
I think he'll just run the cue ball down to the end rail. Well, he didn't, which is risky, but he's got another shot. If he looks like he played shape on the 2, so this is looking like it's going the distance. This match.
He's always cutting it back.
He's cutting it back. Take the cue ball up table, which I'm not quite sure why he's doing that. Because he didn't really need to. He could have just left the cue ball there, kind of slid it across to the 1. Because doing what he did, he just gave up a shot. I'm kind of surprised he didn't shoot the 4-ball the other way and just hold the cue ball. He hit that good. He hit that really good. It didn't go in, but boy, did he hit that good. Nice attempt.
Well, somebody's going to have to be proactive here because there's nothing doing.
Yeah, you can either play safe or play the 2-railer. He's going to play safe. He's going to give a shot up too, I think. That's not a good safety. I mean, this is, you just bank the 4-ball. I mean, I'm not sure what he's thinking doing that, but that's just too easy.
Absolutely spot on.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, that was too easy. Cobra, that was not a good safety.
I don't think there's anything else on here. I think the 3-ball's not going to
go. What I would think about is if you can make the 1 and roll behind the 3. I think at the angle he's at, it's a little touchy. You can shoot the 2 in the side, or you could shoot the 3-railer. See, that 2-ball goes 3 rails, and that's the second time he's had a shot like that. The first one was easier, and he didn't shoot it. You take the 3-railer and take the cue ball up table.
Is it not a bit like a sort of shot to nothing there? Because if you get the ball pretty close to the pocket, you're not going to leave a lot on.
Right. And he's left a bank on the 3-ball. So he can draw this back to the end rail. The problem is you can't hit this 3-ball easy. You can't play pocket speed because it's real easy to give up a cross bank. So he's just playing safe. And, I mean, he gave up the shot on the 1 or the 3, but neither one of them are gimmies.
He's left you up and down in the 3.
Yeah, but, the 2-ball's there, which makes that a lot harder. I think he'll probably shoot the 1, is my guess. So what you got to avoid here is you got to bring the cue ball all the way back down to this end, which he's done. See, that was a smart shot. That was a good shot. Did he leave long rail bank? Yeah, but you couldn't afford to leave the banks in the side.
Mm.
The other thing is playing safe there. That might have been a good place to play safe. And Bedhead's missed it, so this is like sayonara because that 2-ball can't be missed.
Well, this is going to go. Cobra's going to go to 4. He's still going to need a follow-up bank.
And he plays pretty good position, and this one is hard to miss too.
Crossover. So this to go back into the lead. Oh no.
Yep. He didn't hold it enough. Yep. Well.
What's it left? He's left
that
the up
could
and
be
down in the one
costly
ball.
because
This is suddenly taking a bad turn here for Cobra. Look what he's left.
So
a dead set.
If you're
one
Bedhead,
ball.
if you're Bedhead, you play position on the 3 here. That's a good enough shot to play shape.
And he missed English, but he hasn't got the line. And this is another freebie for Cobra. Oh, this could be a big turning point rack here because it swung both ways. Cobra on the hill in the rack.
I'm surprised Bedhead missed that. He had a chance to steal that game.
And Cobra escapes back into the lead, 5 racks to 4 on the hill this time for the match. And this is probably one of the longest matches of the tournament, an hour and 25 minutes.
Well,
this is ugly,
that's
is it not?
dry, and that's a terrible looking table.
Goodness me.
So you got to decide here whether you're going to take a fire at that 3 ball or not. You can shoot the 3. The cue ball is going to hit the 2. It's pretty congested. I don't know if he's going to do that or not. He's looking like he's going up table. Now, this is a problem because the 8 and the 7 both bank. See, I would not have done that because the 8 and 7 ball both bank. If you think somebody's going to shoot those and you're suddenly going to have an amazing table to play, the balls are so clustered, that's not true. I thought he should have shot the 3. Cobra's certainly going to shoot this.
Lovely. I don't think he's getting much else, though.
Yeah, this is.
Can he squeeze that past the 6 and 3 to make the bank? I don't think. I don't think that's ever on.
It's tough. That's a tough shot.
I don't think that's on.
Yeah, he tried. That was a tough shot.
I thought that was the cue ball had gone south.
But I mean, so he took a whack at it, and what did he leave? Not a whole lot. He's got a bank on the 5 ball. He's actually got a pretty good bank on the 5 ball. So.
Yeah, this looks a fairly favourable bank, this 5 ball.
Yeah. And that's perfect. Well done.
Now he could go for an up and down on that 4 ball.
He can shoot the 1 ball.
Can he get?
Yeah, could that
1 ball go past the 2?
It does.
Oh, it does. Yeah, you're right enough. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if Bedhead could just play a little bit better strategy, because his banking's pretty good.
Now, what else is he going to dig out here?
Yeah, this may be where you play safe. He can shoot the 9, but it's a hard shot. The 9 does bank in the side.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
Yeah, he's going to play safe. Was just... And not a very good job of it either. He didn't get there, so he left. Now, he only left the 9. I don't think anything else banks. The 4 banks 2 rails. He'll shoot the 9 ball here. And he
cue ball. Cue ball.
Okay, well, this is a good opportunity for Bedhead
up and down
now.
in the 9.
He's going to shoot the 4, I think. He'll shoot the 4 and then the 9 or the 2.
Yeah. Well, this could be game, set, match here. Well, for to go hill, that is.
He's going to shoot the 9 and probably the 8 after this. Let's see.
Well, this is probably as good a chance as any. He's going to have to take this match all the way.
He's not quite on the 8 the way he wants to be. He can shoot the 8 or the 2. He's going to shoot the 2. And, the good thing about this is you can do something with the cue ball. I think he'll bring the cue. I don't know what he's going to do with the cue ball. End rail isn't the worst spot.
Well, this for the rack to go hell, boom, right into the heart of the pocket. What a shot!
Well, that was smart because he pulled it back where there wasn't going to be a whole lot.
What did I say an hour ago? I told you.
Didn't I say that too? I think I said it was.
I don't think you did. I think
I thought I did. No,
did you? We'll need to rerun the video and see that.
You said it about the Albin match, and you were correct. I think I said it about this match. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, the Brotwell, a ball has got in.
Yeah, he's going to shoot this
cross into the corner, or three into the corner.
And this is a one-pocket shot, but you know, there was a kiss there. That was a little tricky.
One ball's a dead set, absolute dead. Even I'm banking that one ball, and I don't bank.
He's looking at the two right now.
Now I'm thinking, you know, why don't you bank the one, get the cue ball out, and then bank the two as well? Get the cue ball running. It's a race to the finish line. I'd be he who dares wins. That's the stage I'd be at.
Well, let's see if Bedhead's going to bank this 8-ball or not. I mean,
7-ball looks a better line to me. That's not going to open better. I mean, commentators' eye says nothing because I know nothing about banking.
The only thing about the 7 is you got to avoid the kiss with the 7 and the 8 because the 8 was going to move.
Well, the 6-ball does go past the 9. He's trying to straighten the 9 up.
Oh boy, that's terrible.
That was not very good.
Man, he gives up a duck, does he? Yeah, that 1 ball goes. He's making this 1 ball, and he'll play shape on the 8-ball. Why is he putting that kind of English on
He's checking it to hold the cue ball. I don't know what he's doing with that line.
It must have been all cue ball because he didn't need to do that.
I can't think of where he was actually putting the cue ball here for.
I think he'll bank the 8-ball
here. Wait a minute. I think he was trying to maybe leave the 5. That's about all I can see. Cross side for the 3.
I think he'll shoot the 8 because you can just leave the cue ball here and not give up much. I would bank the 8. He's going to play safe, and not a great job of it because that 3-ball bank is on. That's a mystery, that shot to me. I mean, because he can bank this 3-ball.
No.
Maybe he knows Cobra's going to hit it like that. That wasn't close.
That was probably his worst step of the night, that one. He never picked that at all.
He gave up the 9-ball. And, you know, I think this is a fairly free shot. This depends on where he leaves the cue ball, but I think it's fairly free if he gets the cue ball back across. Well, he's going 9-ball in the corner. This could be fairly free, too.
Past the 4.
He's got to think about where he wants to put the cue ball here.
Gave it every chance.
Yeah, not horrible. I mean, he gave up a shot on the 7, but it's no gimme.
Well, I mean, the odds were probably reasonably good, Tam, considering the level of players that were involved.
And that's a problem.
They'd both be given as good as they got. I think Slim wasn't thinking it was going to go hell when he was 4-1 up. I have to say that.
Boy, Cobra's missing a lot of shots that you figure he's going to make. If he ends up losing this match, that's going to be why. Well, so he's got some choices here. I think he can bank the 8-ball if he wants.
He can get that 6-ball. He can't see the 6. I thought he could see the 6. Can he see that 6? I think he can.
He can 2-rail the 5 And the advantage of 2-rail on a 5 is you could probably put the cue ball in a spot where you're not giving up squat.
I don't know whether he looked. Oh, it's lovely.
That's
Very
a great
nice.
shot. If your repertoire is only 1-rail banks, then you know you're going to give up a lot of shots because you're not taking advantage of some of the 2 ways you have with multi-rail. You know, the 6 ball's got a kiss. 8 ball will go. I think you
So
should
we've
bank
got
the 8.
the 9
Bank
and the
the
2
8.
are dead.
The
Now let
8,
me get
you got a kiss
2.
too, but I think you can avoid it. You got to hit it hard. He could back cut the 5. He's gonna cross the 6 over. And he hit it really good. Oh, God, it didn't go in. Boy, he hit that good. And I think he's going to give up a shot on it. Let's see where it ends up. Well, not much. This is tough to avoid this kiss. I don't think that shot's really there. I'm not saying you can't, but you got to hit it really good. I like the 8 ball.
Yeah.
I think Cobra likes the 8 ball too.
Yeah, good pace.
Good shot. Now you can shoot the 5.
So 2 apiece and 5 apiece.
You know this is going to go down to the end.
No. Right, so now we're going to get a bit of the tactical stuff starting here. It's going to the wire.
Well, he's got a 3-railer on the 5 ball. See, he doesn't even look at that. Well, maybe he doesn't. It's hard to miss the 4 there. I take that back. Yeah, that's a tough shot to shoot at.
That was really, really tight.
The problem with that is now you give up this shot. If you play 1 pocket, this shot's not too bad. You hit it with low left and pull the cue ball back. You can avoid the kiss that way. Just like that. Well done. I mean,
Cobra.
Yeah, Bedhead shot a very difficult shot, you know, and ended up giving up that ball.
Yeah, well, there's nothing happening here. Definitely nothing happening here. Well, he's going to go 2 rails into the side.
He's playing a 3-railer. He's going 3 rails.
Oh, he's...
And that's about as bad as you can hit it.
Because I couldn't work out what he was doing.
Yeah, so he'll cross in front of this one, I think. He doesn't have it down. He hit it good enough he didn't give away anything there, but the 2 ball does bank.
The good news for Cobra is these 2 balls that are out in play are what he needs. The Bedhead's the one with the trouble because he needs one of these 2 balls tied up here. So, yeah. I mean, Cobra's a favourite right now, unless he does something horrific.
Bedhead's in real trouble if Cobra gets on it.
Now,
4.
has he played that all wrong? Because he's potted the 5. And he's left a crossover in the 5. He's left a crossover in the 2.
He's left a crossover on the 2, and the 2
was that a huge mistake?
Easy. Well, maybe he didn't realize there's 2 banks, but it does.
Well, I don't know whether that was a tactical shot by Cobra or not, but that is absolutely perfect again from Bedhead. I mean, he's playing into Bedhead's hands with his 1 pocket experience with these little crossovers.
Yeah. Now, the key on this shot is that you don't give up 2 keys. One is you don't scratch, and the other is that you don't give up a shot. Now, Bedhead's going to
put a ball in the stack. Yeah, you're going to put the ball into the 5. Yeah.
And this is a good play as long as you don't give up a shot on the 4. Okay, and he does have a 3-railer on the 4. This is where you shoot the 3-railer on the 4. And see, nobody even looks at that shot. He had a 3-rail shot on the 4 ball.
1, 2, 3.
So this
the
is where
corner.
you just probably stick him, put the 4-ball back, spot the 4, and put him on the end rail.
Well, we might be going right down to the wire here. It could end up 4 apiece, and whoever blinks first. Well,
yeah. Well, see, Cobra should have shot that 3-railer on the 4-ball because he's got this situation because he didn't. If he would have shot the 3-railer, it would have been a lot different. Now he's going to give up the shot probably. Well, that's pretty good. He didn't. That's actually a pretty good play there.
This is tricky. This is tricky.
Well, I think Bedhead's doing the right thing here. That's a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if I was crazy, I would slam that 5. Now, if this was Stubb, he'd be slamming that 5-ball to try and bank it into the corner. Even though it's probably not on.
If it was Stubb, he would have lost by now already. He's going to put him on the 4 and 9. This is just go forward and put him on the 4-9. Just like that.
Well, who's going to be brave? Who's going
to? There's a 3-railer on the 4-ball here, right back in that pocket where the 9 and 5 are. The question you got to ask yourself when you're looking at these shots is, what am I going to give up if I don't make it? And that's a determining factor on whether you shoot something like a 3-railer.
Now, is Bedhead trying to squeeze this? He's not trying to squeeze this past the 5 up and down, is he?
No, he's just playing safe.
No, he's just tucking it away. Or trying to, anyway.
That's not bad. He can try to shoot this 4 by the 5. I mean, there's enough room. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I think he was trying to get him on the 9, and he left a shot on the 4, and it's actually very makeable. There's quite a bit of room past that 5 to make this. And if he makes this, he's got the shot on the 9, which he does not. So he gives up the shot on the 9. Yeah, that could be the whole match there. You make that and you win. You miss it, you lose.
Well, there's 2 banks sitting here waiting to be taken care of for the match here for Bedhead.
Yeah, well, this is a lot tougher 2-ball run than what Cobra had. This shot's easy. The next one's not.
Well, it's got to be 3 rails then, or 2 rails up into the same corner. What do you reckon?
Boy, you got to think about this because you could play the. What did he call 2-rail?
Now, what point did he call this?
I think he called 2-rail. Now you got to be a little careful here what you're going to give up. This is where you got to be really careful. Oh, he called the 1-rail.
Yeah, I'm down.
God, he hit it good.
Dear, that was match ball.
Oh, he hit that good. Match
ball, and he's left nothing. And what does Cobra do now? I mean, I think, do you know what, to just keep this 4-ball on the table and just rub next to it? Because I don't think you're leaving anything on. You certainly don't want to pot it and leave the cue ball down here. You can't do that. He's just trying to rub next to it, like I thought, something like that.
Unfortunately, I think you gave something
he's
up.
Left it. I think he hit that far too hard. I was talking about marrying the cue ball up on the 4.
This is not an easy shot. It's not that. That's not that bad. This is a hard shot. If he's
now, is this a cross side he's going? Aye.
Now and you got to really watch out the cue ball here too. This a lot of bad shit could happen on this shot.
Right, cross side. I think. I know he's going 2. He's going 2 rails. No, he's just calling a pocket for the hell of it.
I think that was a smart move because that shot was pretty crazy. Now this does sit pretty good for a 2-railer. Now the problem with shooting this is if you don't make it, you're going to give up a shot most likely.
Well, I think this is just rubbing the cue ball again. I think Cobra's just going to rub the cue ball here. Oh no, he's not.
He tried to shoot the 5. What did I just say? You can't shoot the 5. There's no way there's no way you were gonna make that shot.
That's a sellout shot. Hasta la vista if Arnie was here.
This is like Cobra and Albin both losing.
Oh,
going
no,
to the
no,
loser
no.
side.
Is it going there? He's held the line. It's in. There you go.
Wow. So think about that. The two guys that are
Well,
winning all these things are both in the losers bracket now.
they're both in the losers bracket there. There's a shock.
Yeah. Well, great job there, Bedhead.
Well,
I think you need to go back and watch the stream and work on that strategy because I think you should have won that actually pretty easily the way you were banking.
well, Cobra. Oh, I'm going to have to log in. I can't be bothered. Anyway, we know who's got through. So, two great matches, probably for different reasons. I think the fun part about the Slim match was just watching him in the camera.
Oh yeah, watching him freak out.
But it's made it very interesting. So it has good prospects to look forward to. And I don't know how many's in this 10 ball. How many's in the 10 ball tournament? I'm going to have to sign in. I can't be bothered, but I'm going to have to sign in.
I can tell you. Last time I looked, it was 6 so far. There's 8 in so far.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta run here. Thanks for doing the stream.
Right, thanks for joining us, Steve. Thanks to everybody for joining as well. We'll see you later.
Good night.
I'm just going to sign in and have a look at this bloody thing. That always happens whenever I go to an external site via the internal browser. Now, that's it. It's done. Right. We'll look at that some other time. That's it, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Certainly, it was well worth a watch for both matches. We've got winners and losers, but we've also, of course, got the danger on the one-loss side with the two heavyweights over there. And, of course, other thing to bear in mind is it's only a race to 4 on that one-loss side. So, I mean, blink and you'll miss it. I mean, these guys are in danger of going out if whoever they meet are up to the task. Right. We will see you again, folks. I'm away for a sort of, try and get a coffee. I don't know whether it's even worth getting it at this time of night and catch up with the snooker score. Right, we'll see you later, folks. Take care. Hit the like button, and we'll see you again very soon. We'll bid you good night.